today. From Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports. Joe Burrow and the Las Vegas Raiders taking on Tyler Huntley and the London Black Knights.
Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Here's Burrow to throw right away. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen, and the return stops at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Huntley. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And they'll work this down inside the 30. For Sutton, the receiving numbers from last week's game. 4 catches, 64 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a 1st down. They ran it and picked it up.
Right back to Dobbins on 1st. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw, Huntley. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Huntley to throw. Forced out to his left. Targeting Dobbins again, and he's got it again. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Williams will take it in. Touchdown. Oh, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively, because to me, they look like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And able to get this out to the 25. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 13 carries, 72 yards, and a touchdown.
They've won 2 straight games, and they've done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They go play action with Burrow.
Well, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
On second down, Williams.
And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for third down. Looking to throw. Huntley. That's the tight end, Hurst, with it. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt.
And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw complete here to Waller.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. On second down, Jacobs. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now they go play action now. Burrow looking deep for Adams. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught.
It's a big play there for Vegas.
52 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now it's Burrow. Over the middle, complete. That's Jacobs. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Here's Burrow. And it's caught. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Jacobs will cross the line. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders. everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. You can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. London about set to take over on offense. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
They'll go again with Dobbins.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Off-play action. Huntley.
This one swung out to Williams.
So nothing doing there. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Huntley.
Open man. He completes it to Judy.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Looking to throw. Huntley.
Got a man. It's Judy, complete.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 45-yard line. Under a minute to go. Clock running and a back-and-forth first quarter of play.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
A give up the middle to Dobbins.
And he's going to be close to a 1st down as he gets this to the Raiders' 37. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. These two teams all tied after 1. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
That's going to be caught by Judy.
And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Huntley right back to Judy, and it's complete.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
Williams is into the end zone. Touchdown. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Danielle Hunter in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. Throwing on second and long. Burrow, and his throw's going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Burrow. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up fourth. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And they will take over first and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. Back to throw. Huntley got his man complete over the middle. That's Sutton. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 44-yard line. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So here's a first and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Up the middle, it's Williams. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. The offense on third down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They run it again with Williams. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. A pickup of 11, and it moves the chains.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun. Huntley. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Max Crosby has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Looking to throw. Huntley. They still can't get him. He's got Hurst, his tight end. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now a first and 10 at the 11. Back to throw. Huntley. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Rocky Sin. He's at the 50, 30, 10, 5, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The last time, everything looked pretty good except that final play on the pick six, and now they've got to come right back out here, Charles.
And it's a fumble, and the Raiders pick it up. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Oh, and that'll be incomplete.
Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Big 13. Big 13.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt.
No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
London about set to take over on offense.
And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
To throw on 2nd down. Huntley. They set up the screen for Dobbins.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Good job over there, baby. That's it. Good job over there, baby.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Looking to throw. Huntley.
Flushed, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he's going to be taken down right at about the 15-yard line. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. That's taken at around the 40. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. The left side throw complete to Adams. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end.
And he's got Renfro in the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Takes it at the 7. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. A little over
20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Huntley. And the Raiders have got him. Baron Browning, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. Looking to throw on second down.
Huntley. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Operating from the gun.
Huntley. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun.
Huntley. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Back to throw.
Huntley.
To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 15-yard line. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. 6 yards left on second down.
They'll look to throw again. Flushed out right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
From the gun on third down. Huntley dancing to his left. And it's caught. Touchdown. Cortland Sutton. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Black Knights are an extra point away from drawing level.
The extra point up and good. And we are tied at 21. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told.
And Cortland Sutton able to finish things off with the touchdown reception. Taken in at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half.
Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Burrow. The open man here, Renfro. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a jet sweep. This is Adams. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Play action. It's Burrow. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Burrow looking to pass. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
They'll run right here with Jacobs. And give the tackle to Anthony Walker. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Now Burrow on first down. And that's complete to Adams.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Looking to throw again on second down. Burrow, the quick slant caught.
And the Raiders are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Here's Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Josh Jacobs, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
And the Raiders have moved out in front. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. A 10-play drive that time. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
And a good job by the Raider defense yet again as they drop him for a second straight loss. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
He's got exactly what you're looking for, the ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss. A dime look defensively for the Raiders on third down.
Yeah, you're right. 2 extra DBs out there.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On 1st and 10, Huntley. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Escaping the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Max Crosby picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But Let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
This offense on third down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Open man, that's Renfro. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Burrow will throw. Back to Renfro again, complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Back to throw again. Boy, stays up. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
The kick by Carlson is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
61 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Throwing on first down. Huntley. And a quick throw here that's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw. Huntley to the right side and complete to Hurst.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This is caught by Williams.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here's Huntley.
Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches.
They try the left side here with Williams. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
To throw, Huntley.
And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And his kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. All right. right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football. Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. Here's Jacobs from the gun. Shifts by him. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And they take a knee. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he...
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because, remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for Las Vegas, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they'll have another home date next week as the Kansas City Chiefs come to town. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire